Walking along, singing a song, walking in a Farage Wonderland. Season 2, Episode 2, the Nigel Farage Mk Dons career mode rebuild. Those are the objectives that we've got set out for us to complete in Season 2. Can we make it 2 promotions in 2? Will we even be at the club come the start of the season? Our job's still under critical condition. The pressure is on Nigel Farage's back. That's what the team looks like at the minute on the first day of the season. Some good overall boosts during the first season. Uragide going up a bit. McGillivray the lowest rated, so that's something we are looking into. But one problem as well, our squad is so thin at the minute. So weak, our depth, that EA have automatically gave us some free agents, so we're going to look to bolster the depth a little bit. Of course, League One's going to be so much harder. So these are the signs we made before the first game of the season. Sol Sidibe loaned by Max Brown on a free transfer, and Cheek Diabate from Exeter City. As you can see there, Matthew Cox we're in negotiations to bring in. So after those signings, that's what the team looks like. Starting 11. Don't really change too much, as I said. Just want to bolster up the depth a bit now. And that's what we have done. So without further ado, let's get into the games. Firstly, we were visited by Peterborough and Ellis Harrison, the man who couldn't stop scoring in League 2. Couldn't find the target that time, but he had another chance. And again, he missed that one. I wonder if he has a bet on him to miss 3 or more chances. Will it come back to bite us? Well, it does. A great finish there from Kashuk, I think it was, putting Peterborough 1 up. Can we get back into the game, though? We know Nigel Farage, not too bad coming back from behind, but Jet Steer was not letting us get anything in this game. Connor Randall then looking to get us forward. He found Clark Harrison. Look at that, our defence so open. We're just letting them come in right through the front door there. But Curtis McGillivray with a good save there. He's trying to keep his place, so he's probably putting in a bit more effort, but we'll see if it's enough to keep his place. Ellis Harrison being so involved today, just not quite fell for him today. But Jonathan Lecco had a late chance, and it found Kelvin, and he was denied by Jed Steer. Meaning we start our League One campaign with a loss. Then we visited Fleetwood. They started off the game with a good chance there, just wide though, and then we looked to get the counter. This is what Farage ball, Brexit ball. I don't even need to speak, just watch and learn. Look at that finish from Tyrese Campbell. Pick that out, he says, before griddying away, and then look again. Look at the press, vigorous pressing. Kelvin this time, winning it back. A great through ball to Ellis Harrison. Couldn't find the back of the net in the last game. Pick that out, he said. Perfectly cooked chip from him. Perfect crisp on that chip there from Ellis Harrison. Just showing the versatility of our strikers, that not only can them score, them can help each other out. Talking about scoring, Tyrese Campbell couldn't find the back of the net that time. He was looking to get a brace. After the hour mark though, Ramel Donovan came on, brought a few subs on, get a few opportunities going. Great overlap from Cameron Norman before drilling that into the back of the net like a jackhammer. Absolute brilliant goal. Pick that out. 3-0 Mk Dons here. Fleetwood just haven't really challenged us. We've been more aggressive and more clinical here. Ramel Donovan again, great touch before driving across, finding Tyrese Campbell. And let's be honest, was he ever going to miss? So showing his confidence there for a weak foot finish there, just passing it over the keeper. Far from done though. Mo Isa there, sitting in a Happy Meal box for Tyrese Campbell to pass it into the back of the net. His first ever hat-trick. Fleetwood though, again, just so poor. Look at the press there. Tommy Lee winning it back. Donovan, Harrison to Mo Isa. Look at the runners there. Harrison's there. Donovan there. He's had such a good impact with Mel Donovan. Back to Isa. Great run from Tommy Lee. And look at that. The awareness to find Campbell, who's got his 4th goal. Incredible. Probably the best solo display we have had under Nigel Farage. 10 out of 10 for him. Isa 9.8. Kelvin. Well, Donovan with a 10 out of 10 performance off the bench with 2 assists. Probably the best display we've seen under Nigel Farage at MK Dons. Look at the high ratings there. Perfect display. Nigel Farage masterclass. And if this is how we can keep on going, will anyone be able to stop us from marching to the Championship? Well, our attention focused on the Carabao Cup. A round 1 exit. Last year we looked to try and avenge, but again, the odds against us as we faced Ipswich, but Moises' effort early on was enough to see us through to round 2 with a huge upset over the Tractor Boys, sending them back to the farm. Unlucky Kieran McKenna. Farage is at the wheel. Turning back to League One, we faced Leyton Orient. Ellis Harrison with good play, finding it out wide. Tommy Lee, patient, possession-based football, and Kelvin guiding that into the back of the net, just passing it almost, caressing it. Perfect finish from him. Far from done though, looking to make another statement. Kelvin driving us forward like a Ferrari, no one can stop him. Ellis Harrison out wide, Jonathan Lecco and Tommy Lee's there to drill it in. That is what Farage ball, but hold on, who is this guy? Matthew Cox, in he comes. New number 1, Curtis McGillivray, really let us down towards the last end of the season. We need a solid number 1 for the future. And Matthew Cox is just that. Younger, higher overall, should help us when we sim games. So welcome in Matthew Cox, our new number 1 for League One. And straight into the team he goes, as we were visited by Northampton in round 2 of the Carabao Cup. And Ellis Harrison couldn't find the back of the net that time. A good save on that occasion from the Northampton number 1. Northampton had their chance though. Matthew Cox with a debut save there. But we needed to stamp our say into the game so open. Tyrese Campbell dropped Marcus Brown, getting his first opportunity. And look at him there, the tenacity, the aggression. He just wanted it more. And Ellis Harrison was never going to miss that one. That's put us 1-0 up, and then a corner. No Tommy Lee, it's Ethan Robson this time. And Ellis Harrison, again, picked that out of the net. He says he can't stop scoring at the minute. I don't know why he can't believe it, because everyone else can. Max Brown again making an impact on the left. And it's Ellis Harrison again. Like a man on fire, no one can stop him at the minute. He picks up the match ball. Nigel Farage drives us through to round 3 of the Carabao Cup, where we will visit the Britannia Stadium as we face Stoke City. Ellis Harrison leaving with the match ball there. He's on absolute fire. Then we were visited by Wrexham, who beat us to the League 2 trophy last season. And they started off well there. Great finish. I think that was Davies. He scored a brilliant goal versus last year, starting off where we left. And then Tommy Lee set off Alex Gilby, and he's got to be finishing that one. Good save though from Howard. Wrexham though, far from done. Look at that again. It's just, they want it more, don't they? And Paul Mullen bodying our man, and a great finish there. Just pure play there. That's not what Farage ball is all about. So pure. Ryan Reynolds and Rob McElhenney will be loving that. Just so pure. Just manhandling our man there, Paul Mullen, the world's most famous Tory. Alex Gilby though looking to make up for Ellis Harrison, and it gets the corner, and as you know, I don't think we're too bad at corners. Tommy Lee right on to the head of Ellis Harrison. Pick that out. Absolute bullet from him. He's like a sniper, Ellis Harrison. So reliable. Time started ticking though. We could not afford another loss to Ryan and Rob. And look at this. Tommy Lee looking to find a way to get us into the box. Look at that turn from Kelvin. It's not the Cruyff turn. It's the Kelvin turn. The Farage turn. We were 2 down. Now it's 2-2. We never give up. And that is one thing Farage has instilled into the MK Dons culture. Look at that brilliant turn. sending them for a hearty Italian at Subway. But we were on great form in the Carabao Cup. Ipswich and Northampton bowed out to us. So now we visited Stoke City. Unfortunately, Ethan Ennis there sending out our defence for a hot dog. Check Diabate, don't know where he's going there. Andre Vidigal, never going to miss from there. Matthew Cox won't be happy. Look at that, great defending at first. Just runs into a brick wall, and Vidigal, so much power on that. There was enough time though for us to have our chances. Again, counter-attacking football. Sol Sidibe finds Marcus Brown, and he finds the back of the net. Used a better winger. Marcus Brown started well, so Tyrese Campbell. Lots of depth. So they're going to have to challenge each other for that starting position. Marcus Brown, though, making the impact today. Great through ball. Counter-attacking football. No one can stop us at the minute. Mo Isa then found Ramel Donovan, and look at that. Rocking the crossbar. So unlucky there. Then looking to head into half-time. Don't do anything silly. Matthew Cox puts it on a golden plate for Ethan Ennis. 2-1 Stoke. Getting later on into the game. Stoke had another good chance. Good save from Matthew Cox there, but only delayed the inevitable. Stoke City with another chance. Matthew Cox with another good save. Didn't take them long though to finally find the back of the net. Woeful defending. Matthew Cox again with a good save. But it's a late header. Look at that. Dinking it over Matthew Cox pretty much there from Josh Laurent. And we do bow out the Carabao Cup. Got a good little run out of it though. But our Carabao Cup fairy tale will end there. Late on though, Ellis Harrison looking to show his confidence. Frank Fielding though having a field day with that one. Poor display versus Stoke City. We know we can do better against the opposition. We didn't turn up though for Stoke. So our attention focuses back on League One as we hosted Stockport County. They started off well. A lawyer there, but great from O'Hara. Again, the Farage press. It's not Gijan pressing, it's not Klopp pressing. It's Farage pressing, aggressive pressing. Kelvin there finds Tommy Lee with a perfectly cooked chip. He's going to show a masterclass on how to cook chips. That one, nice and crispy there. Then again, look at Tommy Lee showing his confidence, driving through there. Ellis Harrison showing he has more to his game, and there was Tommy Lee again. And if you didn't see the first one, you can see the second one. 2 perfectly cooked chips, getting them out the air fryer at the perfect time, perfect crisp, but still nice. There's Tommy Lee again driving us through like a prime Paul Pogba. But look at this tackle. Send him off, ref. Send him off. How on earth is Nick Powell still on the pitch after that one? 2 feet from behind. Absolute horror tackle from Nick Powell. Looking to get our comeuppance though and make him regret that tackle. Ellis Harrison again on the ball. He just can't stop scoring at the minute, but this time was Jonathan Lecco finding Tyrese Campbell, who walks that into the back of the net. And that brings us to the halfway point. This is what the statistics are looking like at the minute, all the ratings. That's stats-wise, I think. We've done well rotating, making sure everyone's getting their fair share of game time. Look at that, 28 goals, 6 assists in 28 games from Ellis Harrison. Tommy Lee in second with 11 goals. Kelvin with 10. Tyrese Campbell 8 and 7. So many players in double digits. I guarantee Tommy Lee's assist at least half of Ellis Harrison's goals. Absolutely brilliant. Putting Tommy Lee on a corner kick and Ellis Harrison in the box. It's like putting bread and butter together. It is just a perfect match. So heading into 2025, I think it is now. Unfortunately, we were knocked out by Peterborough, I think it was, in the FA Cup round 1. I think it was Peterborough. 2-1, we simmed it, we lost. So turn our attention to another cup. We were back in the BSM Trophy. We hosted Wickham. Took an early lead there, and like I said before, Tommy Lee and Ellis Harrison. Oh my gosh, no one can stop him. Sol Sidibe there, getting a bit carried away. I think he thought he was Tommy Lee for a minute. And unfortunately, Wickham got a bit more into the game now. Great play there, pure defending though, and Josh Scowen put Wickham back into the game. Game's not over yet. Or is it? Ellis Harrison finding Tommy Lee, drilling that into the back of the net. Brilliant start to the new year for us. Tyrese Campbell then guiding that one home as Lincoln visited us. Jonathan Lecco getting the ball off corner kick. Tommy Lee. This time it's Kelvin though, showing his tenacity. No one wanting it as much as him. But Lincoln got a goal back, got a consolation. Not enough though to get back into the game, as Kelvin finished it off with a perfect dink. Absolute brilliant display there. Back in the BSM though, moving on to the next round. It's a bit of a cheap pen. Wonder how much Rotherham paid him. Chikdi Abata did get the ball from behind, I guess. Nombe with the penalty, drilling it down the middle. Sit down, he said, Matthew Cox. We weren't going to let him treat our new number one like that. So getting on the counter, Ramel Donovan being on fire this season from the bench. Look at that, showing his skills. Sol Sidibe's there, and Kelvin really turning up now. He's battling Ellis Harrison out for the top score, but I don't think it's going to be close though. Look at that though, Chikdi Abata making up for the missed pen. Sol Sidibe, this is Farage ball again on the counter. Kelvin finds Marcus Brown, who guides that one into the far corner. No chance for Victor Johansson there. It's looking like we're going to head to the next round, the BSM Trophy. So Jordan Hugill now though with a good chance out wide, no one tracking him, and it's a great finish from him. 2-2 it is now. It's looking like it could go to penalties, and it will, because Hugo couldn't find the back of the net that time. Penalties it is, our first penalty shootout under Nigel Farage. So here we go, the first penalty shootout for Nigel Farage's side. How will we do? How is their bottle? There we see the list of the penalty takers Farage is setting out. First of all, it's Nombe, who's already scored a pen today. Not getting another one, says Matthew Cox, and Alex Gilby, ever so reliable. Can he put us ahead? Was there any doubt? Drilling it down the middle. Now it's Jordan Hugill, who just passes it down the middle, makes Matthew Cox look like an absolute idiot. Brandon Lunga steps up next and drills it into the post. And then Ferguson, he looked like an absolute knob there. Brilliant save from Matthew Cox, just standing his ground down the middle. Now it's Kelvin, incredible form. And he's just saying there, don't watch Gordon Ramsay, don't watch Fred. I'll teach you how to cook, and he is. Because he is cooking. Nigel Farage is cooking. Mk Dons are cooking. And it's Max Brown with the pivotal penalty to send us through to the next round of the BSM Trophy. A first ever penalty shootout win for Nigel Farage and Mk Dons. Look at it again. Johansson stays down the middle. And it's a great penalty for Marcus Brown. He's really stepping up his game since joining Mk Dons on a free transfer. But now that's done, let's focus back on League One as we visit Wickham Wanderers, and Tommy Lee there finds who else but Ellis Harrison. 14 minutes in, 1 assist for Lee and 1 goal for Ellis Harrison. But we can't look too far ahead. It's a great half volley there to put Wickham back level. They're not to be took for mugs, Wickham. They're going to give us a game, they're saying. But Ethan Robson, one of the substitutes, great interception. Ellis Harrison, great ball. And Mo Isa this time saying, I'm the baker, I'm the baker's man. Bake me a cake as fast as you can, he's saying. Back to the BSM Trophy though, where we are starting to really pick up some ground. Jonathan Lecco drills it across, and Kelvin drives it into the back of the net like an F1 driver Kelvin is, because he just keeps driving forward. So much form, no one can stop him. Ellis Harrison with the patience though there, dinked it into Sol Sidibe. Great chance there, and he just burnt that chip there. He's not quite ready for Bacon or MasterChef yet. Sol Sidibe, still only young, just an investment signing. Stockport County, great chance there, good defending from Cheek Diabate. And if you want to learn how to cook on the counter, this is how you do it. Jonathan Lecco sits down Quiroga. Quiroga must have thought it was a slip and slide or something, and Jonathan Lecco said, "Go ahead, mate," before laying it on a plate for Tyrese Campbell to pick up the scraps. That sends us sliding through surely into the next round of the BSM Trophy, which I think will be the semi-finals. Jonathan Lecco, though, not done, causing pain for Stockport County. Great overlap from Norman, and this time it's Kelvin passing it into the goal. 3-0 MK Dons. We are absolutely cooking the BSM Trophy. Or are we? Because now we have to visit Blackpool, and they start off really well. Machado, I think that is there. Just getting through, pure defending, no one putting a foot in. And Matthew Cox came up a bit too short there, Cox. And Blackpool take the early lead. Didn't take long though. Tommy Lee putting us back level. Ellis Harrison showing what he has to his game, popping up with assists. And Tyrese Campbell with a great finish there. 2-1. Can we hold on? Or will Blackpool get another chance? Well, it's Alex Gilby with a chance there. Good save by O'Donnell there, the Blackpool number 1. Far from done though. Joseph looking to cause some trouble. And look at that. So open there for Norburn to guide it in. Matthew Cox, powerless there. Didn't really stand a chance. So it looks like we're going to head into penalties unless there's anything or anyone that can step up late. And it is a penalty shootout. It's a penalty shootout that got us through last time at first Rotherham. So can we get through again? Can we make it 2 shootout wins in a row? Or will we learn from Spurs and just bottle it? Well, at the minute, Blackpool lead. They step up first, and now it's time for Kelvin. He said he's the new Gordon Ramsay. He knows how to cook. All he can cook are crisp sandwiches by that pen. But an easy enough save for Matthew Cox there. It's a pure pen. Step up Tyrese Campbell. Just showing everyone how to cook. Up steps Joseph for Blackpool, and he's made Cox look like a right knob there. Sending him to Domino's there, but not letting him get a pizza. He said, "You just get some wings." And Ellis Harrison, so reliable, but he's bottled it. He's absolutely bottled it. And Blackpool, all of a sudden, are going through. Unless Alex Gilby can score here. So reliable. But the heads have just dropped. We've absolutely bottled it. And Blackpool go through to the BSM Trophy final. Absolute horror show from us. Ellis Harrison, Alex Gilby, Kelvin, you'd have bet on them to score, but the goalkeeper just guesses the right way all 3 times. Look at that, it's a brilliant save in all fairness, but you've got to take some responsibility, and it's just not good enough from the pen takers there. So now we visit the racecourse ground as we face Wrexham, looking to get our comeuppance on them as they held us to a 2-2 draw last time. We took the early lead, saying, "Look at this, Ryan and Rob. This is what we can do. What can you do?" And unfortunately, Paul Mullin did show us what he could do. Drilling that one into the back of the net. Matthew Cox in no man's land. He might as well not even have been there. Paul Mullin again, this time being a diving little dancer. Look at that. Why is the ref gave him the free kick there? How much has he paid him with all that Tory money? But look at this. Fair play. You've got to say fair play to Paul Mullin. Brilliant free kick. No chance, Matthew Cox. And that leads us, after 43 games, where's Wrexham? Because you can see MK Dons and Farage, we're at the top of the table. 9 points clear after 43 games. I think it's 28 wins, 9 draws and 6 losses. 103 goals scored. We've got a better goal difference than anyone else by almost double. absolutely huge, successful season, and this could win the league. This could be it. Can Nigel Farage secure the league title for MK Dons? Well, by the way we started, who's saying we won't? Absolute cruising to the title at this point. 1-0. What a way to start this huge game, this historic game. Let's just say it how it is. Kelvin with the patience to find Tommy Lee, who drives it in to the back of the net. And look at that again, Farage pressing. No one stopping. But unfortunately, we gave away a free kick there. But just watch, are they going to score? Or are they going to give us a goal? They've gifted us a goal. Putting MK Dons on the counter-attack. Oh my gosh. You know what's going to happen. You could gamble your whole house on that. Because we're always going to score. And it's always going to be Ellis Harrison. One-on-one with the keeper. He's never going to miss. Never going to miss. I think that's 3-0 now to us on the counter-attack. Brilliant. Open goal pretty much. And as you can tell, the fans don't look too happy. But you can see by the players, we have done it. We've won the league title. Nigel Farage and MK Dons have absolutely cruised to the league title. 9 points clear, destroying third place Peterborough. We are going up, say we are going up. We are going up, say we are going up. Because Farage and MK Dons are going up to the championship. But we're not there yet, we've still got 2 games left. So although we're celebrating now, our attention focuses back on finishing the league strongly. Can we get over 100 points? We've already got 100 goals. Well, come on. Putting Tommy Lee on a corner and Ellis Harrison in the box. Nothing's going to happen except scoring a goal. I bet you he's bored of it now, smashing that one home. He's playing golf. He probably plays golf more than he trains. That's just who he is. That's how good he is. A brace from him and a brace of assists for Tommy Lee. Who's Luis Suarez? Who's Gordon Ramsay? Who are all these people? Put Tommy Lee, put Ellis Harrison on MasterChef and no one can beat them. They'll cook. They will absolutely cook. They've cooked League One and they'll show you how to cook anything in the world, whether it be peri-peri chicken or a birthday cake. Tommy Lee and Ellis Harrison can cook the whole lot. Look at that, a hat-trick for Ellis Harrison. Absolutely brilliant. Far from done though, Alfie May getting a goal back, but he's no Ellis Harrison. Charlton were never going to come back from that one. And we went and shown them why we are at the top of the table. Thanks for a bit of help from Maynard, really. Great assist there from him. Finds its way to Ellis Harrison. Dink to Kelvin. Dink to Lee, I think it was. And Ellis Harrison just guides it into the bottom corner. Thanks, mate, he says to Maynard before sliding us home. Meaning this is where we are with 1 game left. We've secured the league title. 45 games, 30 wins, 9 draws, 6 losses. 110 goals scored, only 40 goals conceded. 99 points. All we need is a point to get the historic 100 points. But of course, that's not the team we are. We're going to go for the win. And we're going to go and get 102 points if all goes to plan. We face Carlisle here. Tommy Lee to Kelvin. It's a great save from the Carlisle number 1 there. As you can see again, Kelvin getting the ball on the turn. It's actually right at the keeper, Nigel Farage. Just lying there, he's absolutely fuming. But of course, we've got the corner kick. And come on. I think you're getting bored watching, aren't you? Tommy Lee corner. Ellis Harrison header. Come on. It's like bread and butter for them now. It's like making a crisp sandwich pretty much, except they're not making crisp sandwiches. They're cooking the EFL. But Butterworth set Cox on fire there. I'm not too sure who gets the last touch. Don't know if it's Kelly or not. But Carlisle do level it up. So as it stands, we will get the 100 points, but we want the 102 points. Look at that. We just want it more. Alex Gilby incredible intensity. Kelvin through to who else but Ellis Damn Harrison. He is him. He is a visionary. He is revolutionary. He is Ellis freaking Harrison. And he has taught everyone today how to cook the EFL. Just wait and see how many goals he's got altogether this season. Because look at that again. That's another one. Tommy Lee to Ellis Harrison. He's absolutely incredible. I think that's a hat-trick now for Ellis Harrison. And the game's far from done. Look at this from Tyrese Campbell to Kelvin. Back to Campbell. To Lee. To Ellis Harrison. With a 4th goal of the game. We are going up. You can't name anyone more prolific than Ellis Damn Harrison. Look at this for confidence. Kelvin from 30-40 yards out. Driving that one. Unfortunately, only into the keeper's palms. It's a world-class effort, world-class save. But, of course, it's a save, which means we'll get a corner kick. And can we do it for one last time in League One? Of course we can. Ellis Harrison with possibly the best performance you will ever see in Eafc. That's the knockout blow for League One. The knockout blow to the EFL. We cruised through League 2. We've cruised through League 1. So now our attention will focus on celebrating this and then finding a way to drill through the EFL Championship. Come on, absolutely brilliant. You can see there how much it means to the players, how much it means to Ellis Harrison, who will not only be leaving with the match ball, he'll also be leaving with the EFL League One title medal. It's a historic day. We only got through League 2 by 2nd place, but this time let's think of the word, we breezed through, we drilled through, of course we did, but we cooked. We absolutely cooked. We burn League 1 to a crisp. No one is on our level. And as you can see here, it's time to celebrate. Nigel Farage will be out on the piss with O'Hara. Here we go. Oh. Hey, here we go. Nigel Farage is on the piss. Farage on the piss. Nah. Here we go. The League One title. Time to celebrate. The stadium's going to fall apart. Look at everyone getting up, celebrating. It's a sold-out crowd. Just look at what Farage has done in 2 years. He's united the crowd. He's united the fans and the players. We're going up. MK Dons are going up. The fans are singing all these chants about Farage.
Because
he has
club.
Changed the history.
2 seasons, 2 promotions. League 2 we started off in. And 2 seasons later, in Season 3, we will be in the Championship. Can we make it? 3 promotions in 3 seasons, back to back to back. That's not on our agenda quite yet. As you can see, we're going to celebrate. We're going to celebrate all day and all night. Look at that. 46 games played, 31 wins, 9 draws, 6 losses, 115 goals scored, only 41 conceded. More than double as good goal difference than anyone else. 14 points clear, 102 points. The first ever time I've got over 100 points in a career mode. An incredible, truly incredible Season 2 and Episode 2 of the Farage MK Dons career mode. This is a bit of a longer one, of course. We had the title race, we had the BSM trophy run, a few penalty shootouts. We didn't have the FA Cup run though. We were knocked out in round 2 by Crewe, which we did sim that game. Carabao Cup, of course, we beat Ipswich 1-0 before beating Northampton 3-0 before eventually being knocked out by Stoke City. As you can see here again, I'll just recap. 1-0 against Ipswich. 3-0 against Northampton before Stoke City beat us 3-1. Now, taking a look at the team, this is what it looks like. Good few rating increases. Chik Diabate +4, Norman +2. I think eventually we are going to stagnate and we will unfortunately have to change the squad up. But I think for the Championship, I don't think there'll be too many changes. I think these lads deserve a go at the Championship. See if they can create even more history. A few players you might not have seen there. Woodward, Academy graduate, I've not really used too much. Look at that from Ellis Harrison though. He's a machine. He's a fighting man. You don't mess with Ellis Harrison. First of all, the most played players, Cameron Norman. Someone I was actually thinking of replacing, but he just seems so consistent, so reliable. Top scorer, brilliant. One of the best seasons I've ever had from a striker, I think. Ellis Harrison, 50 goals, 14 assists in 49 games in all comps. Absolutely historic for him. Kelvin, only getting better, 27 goals, 11 assists. Tommy Lee, 13 goals, 38 assists. Campbell, 13 goals, 12 assists. Leco's on there in double digits. Mo Isa, absolutely brilliant season all around for Farage, for the team. The fans, they're loving this new era under Nigel Farage. And let's see if it can take them up to the Premier League for a third straight promotion, because that's where we're going to end off the video today. As always, I appreciate you watching, but just remember, if you want to watch live, I will be live on my Twitch, Flakeinho. That'll wrap it up, and we'll see you next time.